Welcome back to Northwestern Outdoors Radio. I'm John Cruz, and we've got one more big show coming up in the Northwest I've got to tell you about. It's one of my favorites. It's the Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show. Takes place every March at the Interstate Fairgrounds in Spokane. This year, the dates are Thursday, March 15th through Sunday, March 18th. That's right, folks. It's happening this weekend. So if you don't have plans for the weekend, get in your car if you live anywhere in the Northwest and get on down to the Bighorn Show in Spokane. And with us here to tell you more about it is the lady who puts it all together and who's done so for years, Wanda Clifford with the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council. Wanda, welcome back to the show.
Well, thanks, John. It's always a pleasure to touch base with you every year.
So, Wanda, big news this year. You're completely sold out, aren't you?
We are completely sold out. And I'll tell you, not only are we sold out, this show this year is just huge. I have poked vendors into every corner, booth space and table space I can find because we have just had a huge demand of people that just can hardly wait to be in the show with their products this year.
Well, that makes me really happy because, one common complaint that people have about a lot of shows is that they go and see the same exhibitors every year, but it sounds like you got a whole bunch of new ones.
We have a whole bunch of new ones. We always enjoy seeing our vendors return every year, but unfortunately this year we've had several long-term vendors with us because of age and retiring and that sort of thing have stepped out of the show, which has opened up booth space for brand new vendors, and we have a lot of those this year. So we're just excited to bring a lot of new stuff to the visitors of the show.
Well, and I'm really excited to check it out this year when I go. Something else I'm excited about, you've got a couple of newer things that are taking place. One of them kicked off last year. It's back again this year. Ladies' Night. What's that all about?
Oh, Ladies' Night is just such a fun event. We are trying to help the women of the Spokane area and surrounding us understand that this Bighorn show is not just for men, that we offer a lot of things for the ladies in the outdoors. So to get them involved, we came up with the idea of Ladies' Night. The first 500 ladies that arrive at the show at 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock is when it runs, will receive a free swag bag that we had made just specially for the ladies' event. We have special discounts happening all through the show, and those will be marked again by pink balloons. And we also will be giving away over $1,500 in free prizes. Those drawings will be done, and they're just a free entry, will be done every 30 minutes throughout the show. So we have some amazing things this year, and everybody's just real excited about it.
Now, I'm guessing not every night is Ladies' Night. I assume this is just one night of the show?
Correct. This is Friday night, the 16th, and again, it runs from 4 to 8 o'clock. Also, what we have added, thank you to Timbertina, she will be taking women into their area of the show and teaching axe throwing. Excited about that opportunity for our ladies.
Well, and I understand that Tina's got a group of women called not the Lumberjacks, but the Lumberjills, and apparently they're doing these axe throwing exhibitions. What else do they do?
That's right. They're chicks with axes. So they are going to be doing cross saws. They're going to be doing log rolling, axe throwing, and they actually compete against each other. So they aren't just giving you instructional visions of what they do. They're actually competing against each other, which drives up a little bit more excitement. They interact with the audience, and it's just a great show. Tina's been around all over. She's also one of the Survivor TV stars, and so she's just a great show that everybody wants to come and see.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. And for you men who might be attracted to coming to see the Lady Lumberjills, a word of advice, don't torque them off. I'm pretty sure they can take care of themselves and take care of you too if you cross them sideways. Let's talk about some of the other seminars you've got, because I'm seeing a bunch of new names and new topics this year.
We do. This year we've got Troy Pottinger. has joined us this year, and we're always excited to have Troy with us, a great seminar speaker. We also have this year Sean West with Captured Expressions, who's going to help us understand your field preparation when you have your animal, and you, of course, want to have a mount, and as we have often done, you've just cut it in the wrong place. So he's going to kind of talk to that about us, and he's going to do taxidermy care for us. So we also have, on Ladies' Night, Benita Galland is going to do a little bit of fishing on Lake Roosevelt for rainbow and kokanee, and then how to can your catch.
Oh, that sounds great.
Interesting for ladies and men.
Absolutely. And Benita's also doing seminars about catching upper Columbia Chinook and sockeye later this summer. Another seminar that was very interesting to me is by Scott Imholt with Y&J Guide Service in northeastern Washington, how to catch channel cats and how to catch burbot, two species that are really quite a mystery to most anglers here in the Northwest.
I agree. That is true. My husband Tim and I do a lot of fishing ourselves, and I have never caught a burbot or a channel cat. Didn't even know that they were around this area. So that'll be something completely new for people to learn about, and to see that you have another variety of fishing to do out there.
Absolutely. Folks, you're listening to Northwestern Outdoors Radio, and we're talking to Wanda Clifford about the Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show taking place at the Interstate Fairgrounds in Spokane Thursday, March 15th through Sunday, March 18th, and it's put on by the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council. And that's something I want to talk about here, Wanda. This is much different than most shows that are put on by promoters and they pocket the proceeds. The proceeds for this go to the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council. What does the council do with this money? Why don't you give us some examples of what's happened in recent years?
Well, in the last few years, that money has, as you have said, goes right back into our organization, to the many projects that we do through the year. In the last couple of years, we've taken down 3 miles of barbed wire fence in the Blue Mountains that wildlife has been catching up in. And so that old fence had to come down, and we've done that. We've built ducks boxes for Turnbull. We have built disabled ramps and platforms, and some of those we'll be finding new homes again this year in the woods. We have a pheasant chick program coming up. We have a bluebird box trail we take care of. We do hunter education. We do big game recovery. So we are not one game specific. Our funds go into everything that we can put our fingers into to help wildlife and their habitat.
Well, I absolutely love it. Not only do you get to attend a great show with lots of new vendors, lots of exciting attractions and seminars to up your own game, but you're going to be contributing money to a good cause. Again, the dates for the Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show, Thursday, March 15th through Sunday, March 18th. It's at the Interstate Fairgrounds in Spokane. If you want to find out more, to include seminar schedule, some of the attractions there, and more information, the website to go to is bighornshow.com. That's bighornshow.com for the Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show. Wanda, always a pleasure to talk to you. Can't wait to see you at the show.
Thanks, John. Excited to see everybody down there.